going to take you through making beef stew on the stovetop today. Welcome to the Silly Kitchen. If you've been here before, you might have seen that I actually did an episode a little while ago. I will link it in the description here about cooking beef stew in an Instant Pot because I love doing it that way and the beef always comes out so perfect and tender. But not everybody has an Instant Pot, and before I ever had one, I did this on the stovetop all the time. So I'm going to take you through my version of a classic little beef stew. Let's go. Let's get our pan nice and hot and put in a little dollop of butter. Once you can see all of that melted and you know the pan is hot, that's when your beef goes in. You're going to hear that wonderful sizzle because it's nice and hot. And we're going to start building a bunch of flavor as we cook that beef out. And you're going to get some of those beautiful markings on your beef and starting to get those brown colors on the bottom of the pan. Once you have your beef pretty well cooked and you're seeing those beautiful sears on the outside, that's when we can start building our flavor. So 2 cups of beef stock, 1 cup of water goes in, and salt and pepper, as well as a couple of bay leaves I'm going to throw in there as I let that beef really cook down slow and I turned down the heat. Once that's on there for about 30 to 40 minutes, I'm going to add in all my veggies. I love a lot of vegetables, so I need to top it up with a little bit more beef stock. At this point, you should have beef soup, right? But we want stew. We want it a little thicker, and I'm not going to let it reduce for 3-4 hours or whatever it is. So how do we thicken it? We add flour, but Cooking Basics 101, something I did not know back in the day when I started cooking. Everyone says thicken up your stew by adding flour, but if you just dump flour into your pot, it is gonna be clumpy, chunky, and gross and not good. So don't do that. Make sure you take a little container off to the side using some warm water or broth. Add in, I usually use like a good heaping tablespoon of flour, mix it together, get all the chunks out off on the side, and then slowly add it into your pot that way. Flawless. For my last little secret ingredient, I like putting in a little bit of soy sauce, and then we're just letting it simmer and letting it all thicken up. Beef stew is a classic. There are lots of variations and lots of different ways to do it. If you try my version, I hope you enjoy it. It's simple, it's comforting, and it's perfect for a cold winter night. Thank you for stopping by the Silly Kitchen again, or maybe it's your first time. So I hope to see you back. Till next time.